and I'm Jake's middle brother, and I'm the better of the two best men. First of all, I'd like to say that if you know the Lutz, you know we tend to be pretty cheap. For example, when Jake bought the college house I had been living in for about a year, the first thing that he did was raise the rent that I was paying to my previous landlord. However, an open bar was a high priority for this wedding, so everyone enjoy it. I first met Alyssa about 4 years ago, and I think I liked her a lot more than she liked me. I hope I've warmed up to her, and it will take a lot of getting used to, but I couldn't be more excited to have a sister. In a family of all boys, we don't talk a lot about feelings at all or about our plans. So when I woke up one afternoon from a nap and I opened my phone to a video of Alyssa jumping up and down and screaming, I assumed it was just Alyssa being Alyssa. I replayed it when I'd woken up a little bit more and realized that she had been wearing a wedding ring on her hand, which was news to me. But I knew it was bound to happen at some point in time based on how much my brother cared for her and how well she fit into my family. I think I knew she was the perfect match for our family when I told her to be prepared for vacations consisting of eating cold ham sandwiches in a Worlds of Fun parking lot. And she said that it was what her family used to do at our childhood trips. A few things about Jake are that he is never wrong and he's very stubborn. I found out that Alyssa was just as stubborn when he planned on proposing to her at the spot of their first date, and he told her that he wanted to stop there just to visit, and she said it was a dumb idea, and she didn't want to go there. And that's how he ended up proposing to her in our parents' backyard.
For those of you that don't know, I'm Josh, and I'm the youngest of the three siblings. And I'd also like to point out that after I moved into the rental house that Jake owned, the rent got raised again. The first time I met Alyssa was when Jake brought a few friends out to our farm for whatever reason. They had to have been ridiculously bored. But anyways, I remember my dad asking Alyssa, which guy are you dating or with or whatever? And to that, Alyssa said, oh, I'm not dating any of these guys. And when I was in 8th grade, I could tell that that was a lie. But I will say the idea of her and Jake being together didn't really cross my mind right away because, I mean, come on, she's way out of his league. But eventually she got introduced as Jake's new girlfriend, which did surprise me a little. Over time, Alyssa and I have gotten quite a bit closer, especially over the weeks of housing renovation. And she actually offered me a spot as a bridesmaid, to which I was truly honored. I'm not sure at what point exactly she became a sister in my mind, but it was a while ago. And I cannot be more excited to have her officially as a sister in my family. Now, I better say something about Jake, I guess. As the youngest sibling, I do get the privilege of sitting there and watching my brothers age and mature before I have to. It really gives you a great opportunity to see the mistakes they make so you don't make them yourself. And Jake and Tyler definitely taught me a few good lessons through the years. First off, they taught me don't take a dirt road after it just rained 4 inches and you're on your way to marching band. I used that a few times. Another bad idea is to see if your fishing boat will float down our creek during a flash flood. But thanks to my dad, it was recovered at a later date.
And Mom.
And Jody, thank you. And Alyssa, I sincerely hope that Jay got all those ideas out of his brain. Otherwise, good luck. And now, I'd like to have everyone raise their glass as we give a toast to Jake and Alyssa and their future together.
Good job, boys. Can y'all hear me? Seriously, can y'all hear me? Because these next words are going to be so good, you don't want to miss it, all right? So I was going to do a standard toast, And then I was like, you know what? I think we could do a roast. But you know what? No. Too mean, you know. So, everyone get groovy. Because, y'all, we about to rap. All right, here we go. Hit it. This is a story all about Alyssa. She's about to have a brand new mister. 4 years ago, they met in Wayne. She was hoping that he wasn't lame. They drove around listening to Dan and Shay. She realized he was okay. Through long distance vacations, new jobs, their love grew like corn on the cobs. Speaking of corn, Jake's a farmer. He moved her from the city. Must be a charmer. Just like charcuterie and red wine, these two are opposites but better combined. Jake, you're lucky. I'm just saying. Alyssa's in the gym all day. She's slaying. How does it feel to have a hot wife? Alyssa, how's it feel to be stuck with him for life? Kidding. Jake, you're the best. A working machine. You take no rest. Making sure she doesn't spend all the money. Hey, at least she's cute and kind of funny. Caring, strong, resilient, and beautiful. All the ways I love you. I stay counting, even if you can't ski on a mountain. I cannot. All right. Time to get sappy. Jake, thanks for making my friend happy. And thank you for all that you do, my biggest supporter through and through. What a perfect pair, you and Jake. Oh, the memories you're about to make. No matter what life throws your way, you can count on me to always stay in your guest room after too much wine. Sorry, husbands. Hope you don't mind. Couldn't imagine life without you two. Never forget, we love you. Now raise your glass to the happy couple. Let's get on the dance floor and start some trouble. Love you.
Thing. I don't have anything put together, but we'll figure something out, won't we? Well, wow. I'm sure glad Tyler and Josh didn't try to do any singing, and you guys are going to be glad too, I can assure you. Seriously, Jody and I want to welcome everybody here. I'm very excited to have so many people here. People from, I think the farthest is Arizona, but we have Wyoming, Nevada, Minnesota, Iowa, South Dakota, North Dakota, Indiana, Nebraska. So anyway, thanks for everybody for coming. Alyssa told us we were going to give a speech about 3 weeks ago, and I've got about a 10-minute speech. Alyssa earlier this week said to keep it down to 2 minutes, but too late because it's too good to not say all of it. Okay, I remember Tyler or Josh was hitting on the story when we first met Alyssa in our basement, and I kind of agree with him. It's like, man, they must have been bored if they come out to see Jody and Josh and I in our basement. But and I too, I didn't. I thought she was friends with somebody else that's up there or somewhere in here. I won't say your name, Tanner, but I don't know why I thought. I'm just not good to catch on to that stuff. So anyway, kind of a funny story. At family get-togethers throughout the years, if you know my dad, he kind of has trouble remembering names. So for quite a while, Alyssa was known as Gretna, because that's where she's from. And so finally she's moved on, and she's been Alyssa for quite a while now. Because, of course, Dad couldn't remember Olivia's name either, so she was Norfolk. Jody and I know Jody is thrilled to have a daughter in the family. After 3 boys and lots of baseballs and basketballs, something different to talk about. Obviously today at the wedding, those two were so happy. That was really, really obvious. No question, those two belong together, and we are thrilled to have Alyssa in the family. And look at the great people you surrounded yourself with. That's Did a great friends. And I have to say, great couples meet at Wayne State, right? Yeah. We also are very thrilled to have Becky and Steve and Don and Angie and their family. I got a feeling we're going to be getting together a lot more in the future as we get together with whatever else comes after this, I guess. Okay, let's have a really, really fun time tonight. I think everybody's in favor of that. Is that right? And Alyssa, once again, we are thrilled to have you in the family, and we wish you two nothing but happiness and lots of love. Thank you.
I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming. I'd also like to thank everybody that helped with the planning and preparation of this event. Alyssa, I can't tell you what an honor and privilege it's been to raise such a beautiful, intelligent, kind, loving, stubborn, mule-headed daughter. Seems like yesterday she was dancing around the living room with her life-size Barbie and cruising around in her Barbie Jeep. And just think, today I watched her marry her best friend. Words can't express the happiness and the joy I am feeling as a father, nor how proud I am of the woman you've become. When Alyssa introduced us to Jake, he always seemed like he just fit right with the family. It's like he'd always been there. It was like there was no beginning or end. He just always seemed to be there. When they graduated college 8 months later, he went along to Mexico with us. And already at that point, we liked him enough. When we came back from Mexico, we actually brought him with us. I remember getting a phone call from Jake saying, hey, he had to come down to talk to me about something. And I kind of knew right there. I was like, yeah, I know what's coming. First thought was, oh shit, how am I going to pay for this? But secondly, I was happy. Jake was already part of the family. We all loved him and just really happy he's part of the family. It was awesome. Alyssa and Jake, I see how happy you two make each other. Jake, I see the way my daughter looks at you and her eyes light up. I have watched you two accomplish so much together already, and I can't wait to see what comes next. Alyssa, there's no doubt you are my favorite daughter. And Jake, you're like the son I've never had. I love you guys. Jake, welcome to the family.
On behalf of me and Jake, we just want to thank you all for coming. This day would not have been possible without our families and everybody's help. I don't know how we could have done this without anybody. I'm losing my train of thought as I have this microphone in my hand now. So, you gotta take the mic.
You got it. Finish off.
Okay. Anyways, there's an open bar. Have fun. You don't have to be responsible. You can't. Oh, we have disposable cameras somewhere, so those will be fun. So somebody grab those. And if you need us, I'm gonna be dragging Jake onto the dance floor, but I will be on the dance floor. So thank you all for coming. I really appreciate you guys celebrating us. So let's have fun.
I think they owe us another really big kiss, don't you guys think? Stand up and kiss her, Jake.